by Republican Governor Greg Abbott. The court did not rule on the merits of the investigation, only that lower courts in Texas overstepped by trying to block all cases from going forward. Sweden and Finland may run into a roadblock toward NATO membership.
Turkey's president indicated today he would not support Finland and Sweden joining the alliance. Assistant Secretary of State for European and Eurasian Affairs, Karen Downfried.
We're working to clarify Turkey's position.
She says the U.S. will work with NATO allies on the way forward.
We here in the United States support a NATO application by Finland and or Sweden.
Membership in NATO requires the unanimous backing of all 30 member states.
Correspondent Cammie McCormick. If you've been to the Spanish Steps in Rome, you can only imagine what this must have been like. Police say a man drove his rented Maserati down the Spanish Steps, causing damage to the landmark. No one was hurt. The car caused fractures to two of the steps on the right-hand flight that rises up from the Spanish Square. Hector the Dino has been auctioned off. The remains of what the movie called a velociraptor brought in $12.4 million with fees at Christie's.
They'll leap at 8 months, and I do mean lethal.
The specimen, believed to be about 110 million years old, was uncovered in Montana. It is the first of its kind, by the artist known as Mother Nature, to be sold at a public auction. Nicknamed Hector by paleontologists, it has a menacing claw on each foot that was used to tear away at its prey. The remains went for double the auction house estimate. Correspondent Deborah Rodriguez. No word on the identity of the buyer. Wednesday's time 6:51. Time for traffic and transit with Greg Rice.
Well, the Whitestone Bridge not your dominion right now. We're looking at some very heavy traffic either way on the Whitestone because you've also got that Met game that starts in a little while. So the southbound Whitestone Expressway very slow coming down to Northern Boulevard. The Throgs Neck isn't going to be perfect, but nothing is. And the Throgs Neck is the best you do either way across the Upper East. Here's what you need to know about the rest of the bridges and tunnels. Citybound George getting into the tolls you're now fine, but getting across the span factor in 15 to 20 on either level. Out of town at the George Washington Bridge, everything some kind of slow, and the southbound and west side still slow with a wreck into the 130s. Lincoln 20 minutes in, still 45 to 60 out. Holland Tunnel 30 in from the Skyway, better from the Turnpike, still 60 to 90 and closer to 90, getting you out of town. Staten Island Expressway has been blanketed in fog all night, and the westbound Staten Island Expressway crawls en route from the Verrazano itself all the way to the West Shore. Eastbound slow getting into the area from Richmond Avenue because fog will get you on either side of the road. That's how that works. Traffic is sponsored by Hint Water. Hint is pure water infused with surprisingly true fruit flavors, including watermelon, blackberry, and cherry. No sugar, no sweeteners, no calories. Available in your local grocery store or at drinkhint.com. Hint, water with a touch of true fruit flavor. I'm Greg Rice on 1010 Win.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast sponsored by Mount Sinai Health System. We find a way. Here is meteorologist John Feerick.
A couple of showers will be with us through the evening here. Shower activity moving northward now through northern New Jersey. Most places at this point are dry, but again, you may need the wipers from time to time tonight. We're down to 62. Fog, the greater concern at this point, especially along the coast. Visibility below a quarter of a mile in some locations, so definitely allow yourself a little bit of extra time. Tomorrow's kind of a similar day. Mostly cloudy, a couple of showers around up in the below 70s. Straight shower tomorrow night below 62. And then clouds break for some sunshine. Sunday, a warmer afternoon up to 76. Most of the day's dry, but there can be a pop-up shower. Then warm and humid Monday. A couple of heavy gusty storms possible in the afternoon. The high of near 80. Behind those storms, breezy, less humid for Tuesday. High 74. Right now in Central Park, 69 with some clouds going down to 62 tonight in Midtown. AccuWeather's John Feerick on New York's weather station, 1010 Win.
Wednesday's time 6:53. The king of Staten Island is the new king of H&M.
Okay.
Saturday Night Live star Pete Davidson has been signed as the new face of H&M's menswear campaign. He said collaborating on the campaign was a great experience. They had a lot of fun creating the photos and the content. Actor Fred Ward, who starred in The Right Stuff, Henry and June, and The Player, among many film and TV roles, has died at the age of 79. Ward died May 8th. No cause of death was given. He most recently appeared in the second season of HBO's True Detective as Eddie Valcoro, the retired cop and father of Colin Farrell's character. He got his first big break in the Clint Eastwood film Escape from Alcatraz. The FDA says it's working with baby formula makers to boost production and imports.
FDA Commissioner Bob Caleb said on Twitter that his agency will announce next week ways suppliers can import their baby formula products into the U.S., along with additional flexibilities for domestic manufacturers. He also said FDA data suggests ongoing efforts will improve supply in a matter of weeks, and that the nation's retail supply was stabilizing. Caleb said bringing in infant formula to the U.S. is the agency's top priority. Glen, ABC News.
Wednesday's time, 6:55.
Don't let anyone tell you there are things we cannot change. We've done hard things before. We'll face hard things again, but we're doing it. Thousands of people will live, will go back to their kids, their partners, their parents, simply because a whole bunch of people at Mount Sinai keep making medicine better. So if anyone ever tells you there's no other way, don't listen. We find a way. Mount Sinai. Learn more at mountsinai.org.
How would your dog spend $1 million? Well, Scout here is renovating his doghouse. He's putting on an addition.